Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Countdown or? Good luck.
Good luck. No, you don't need it.
I guess. Alright, this is Bastion. We're doing New Game plus any percent. And any percent is pretty short. And New Game plus makes it even shorter. And even though it's New Game plus, it's actually not easier than New Game. They're probably about the same difficulty. So we keep all the weapon upgrades and the drinks. But we don't exactly kill many things anyway, so it doesn't make a huge difference. The first thing you might notice is that we're using mouse movement instead of WASD or controller. And that's because it's faster and also better anyway. Because when you use mouse movement in this game, you roll about 30% faster than the other movements. So whilst it's obviously quicker to roll, it also makes some skips possible later on, which are otherwise not possible.
Can I pop in with a quick donation?
And the first thing you do outside is drink from the fountain. That just kind of starts a timer for some enemies to spawn, which we need to kill to be able to enter the saloon. Same with killing the statue. As soon as we enter, it's just starts timing as soon as the things to spawn. And then we kill everything as quick as we can.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Big old fella.
Okay, I have $10 donation from Vix. Good luck to the both of you, especially Alex, as he refused to practice. Remember, Cereth, we're always watching you. Cereth hype.
I have to say I did practice.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He lands on top of a breaker's boat.
Okay, so in that building we were able to leave 2 enemies left alive at the end.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the
You can clip through this gate here, but it's not really worth it.
right next to the arsenal. Tough part.
We're going to equip just one drink.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery.
Increases our damage and reduces the amount of lives we have.
Where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
The main reason we use it isn't actually for the damage, it's to reduce the lives we have. Because later on we need to intentionally die.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. An old ferry barge. Since the
There's a
kid
short
on his
water scroller
way,
here.
the Bastion's real close.
So the 3 weapons we equipped was the pike, which is a pretty strong melee weapon. And I equipped the musket.
And I got the mortar.
And he picks the mortar. It's mostly preference which secondary you use, but the musket is better, so...
Please! Mortar is the best!
And the special skill we used is the pike vault,
down toward the Bastion.
which lets us jump up in the air and make some skills possible.
Now the kids see something
I
strange
totally failed the first one, and I think Alex got it very
Did anybody
nicely.
else?
You failed the card, you?
Sure
No.
enough,
Oh,
Just
you,
a jump.
you should have known.
finds me.
You should have failed it, please.
and just like
okay.
that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger.
So in this game it's really easy to just roll
Kid's
too
gotta
fast
put its
on
power
full
to
lock.
good use. Now the Bastion can send them even farther into the wild.
And the first major trick we did, and what makes any percent
Kid
is the
does it
core
again.
juke,
Only
which
fair he decides
basically we
to
pick up
build
2
it.
cores instead of 1,
Kid don't know what's out there
and it
waiting
allows us
for
to skip for like 2/3 of the game also.
Now he lands at the intersection.
Now we only go to levels that have
between
cores
bad
in them,
and
where some levels don't have them at all, and we can
Oughta
skip
be a
half the
core
levels
down
because
one
we
of
pick up
these
2 instead
twisted
of 1.
streets. Look which one. And there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. And now there's a new marshal in town. Almost like he's showboating for the crowd. He hears the whole place groan.
It's the shortest level in the game, I think. So to kill 1 enemy and get the
He
core on
comes
them.
back, just like I knew he would.
And again we picked up 2 instead of 1, hopefully.
The monument's calling for it. The old world's finished.
And how we do that is
but the
binding
new
use
world's
to the
just
mouse
getting
wheel,
started.
and then scrolling the mouse wheel as
The
fast as we can.
cores. You
So
remember,
basically pressing
that's why
use
this
twice
place is
in a
coming
very quick
together.
succession.
That's why things are gonna be all
And you
right.
can duplicate other items with like that
Kid
as well.
ponders what to build. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
But only up to 2. And there I went into the arsenal really quickly to get the narrator talking about the arsenal. If I would have went straight to the Skyway, he would have talked about the next level instead of the arsenal. And when he's talking about the next level, you can't enter it straight away, you have to wait for him to finish. So I basically preoccupied him.
Oh my god.
I was expecting first try. Okay. Okay, so that's probably the first really hard trick in the run. And tied us up roughly.
This is the jump I hate the most in the whole game, actually.
In this run, that's my least favorite as well. That's really difficult. And I think that's impossible without the mouse movement giving us extra speed.
His name is Zolf.
And that's just nice timing with the special skill and rolling.
Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Celandia. He's relieved to see
Shortcut, you know. We've got time for a donation if you haven't made.
Introduce ourselves in kind.
Never mind, there's no donation reader at the moment.
Both to him
Okay.
and to each
Whatever.
other for the first time. Zolf's travels ain't much.
And of course again we picked up another
to
2.
go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only 1 core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Building order doesn't matter anymore. Just build whatever's fastest. Click.
There's only one way.
There's 2 more
to send it
jumps in this level, similar to the last level.
the hard
A little bit
way.
easier this time,
Sure,
but still
the
pretty
city
difficult,
marshals may be
especially the
gone,
first one.
But now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
Yeah.
Cinder Brick gave him enough heat and metal to munch on.
Okay, we have $10 from Peaches on Regular, who says, "Oh hi Cereth. Here, Cereth, what would it take for you to send me a curly whirly, 3 tins of Carling Black Label, and a packet of pickled onion monster munch? Get back to me, homie. Also, good luck on the run."
They trapped the kid in the middle of the forest.
Okay, I missed twice there, that's really bad. I have to run all the way around now.
Nothing left for nobody.
Which is awful because I haven't missed that a single time I've been here at ESA.
It's okay. I don't mind.
That's
shows
really
up just
bad.
as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the
Oh, here's a cool trick that was discovered recently. There's a pipe right there, and if you go close, there's a little cutscene. But if you fall actually at the same time, you can't move again, and you can put 2 cores pretty faster than normal, which basically saves a few seconds. It also allows you to not upgrade one of the buildings. Normally you have to upgrade and build something, and by doing this you just have to build. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, we actually put in 8 cores instead of 7 by doing that.
They used to think that
And if you go fast enough, then you skip this text if you got stuck by it as well.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard.
Again, he talks about the level, and I can't in there.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the rushers. Kids done.
This is where the mortar is useful for Alex, is he can get a quick kill here really easily. It's a little bit trickier with the musket.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even
She's
got
basically killing her when she comes up once.
all that trouble for a single shard. But you know
Well,
what?
you don't need to kill her, but
It was worth it.
okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
It ain't too late to unlock.
There's really
that
tight timing there to get
release.
that with the musket. You don't have to kill her, just do enough damage. If you get a critical at all, then you get to hit her 1 less time.
Just the occasion
Unless it's on the last hit, then you do kill
distillery's
him.
private reserve.
Doesn't matter.
Bastion ain't gonna build itself. Not everything blew up in the calamity. why Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. It takes a certain
Okay, so Colford Cauldron's a really annoying level. It's the floor on this level is kind of.
We learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron.
Sometimes it looks like it's there to walk on and it's not.
But we discovered other things.
Sometimes it is there to walk on and you can't see it.
Sorts of awful things crawling underfoot.
And there's some enemies later on that kind of cloud your vision a bit.
Colford Cauldron. We saw in there the heart of the world. The heart now laid bare by the calamity. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
A lot of the tricks in this game kind of happen in the first 3 minutes of the run.
Well, no, there's one in the last.
Yes, yeah.
That was a level,
Imagine
which is really recent, actually.
Yeah, there's a skip in the last level, which
Takes hard
was only
work,
discovered like a month ago.
and it also takes Burstone quarry.
Which is the reason why I still run this game. Otherwise, I would have stopped because I hated the old route.
Not only are these rocks a source of life, keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. We found that the oldest ones remember things. Now, why would the sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news. Those rocks, all polished.
Burstone Quarry is a pretty easy level.
Largest ones.
There's a lot of switches in this level, which kind of change where these spikes are. You can go through and not press any of them,
That honor goes to the beast we took
which I think most people do. I pressed the first two.
never could get stubborn.
I never pressed one.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the only person that presses any of them.
Many of our boys. We just couldn't get
It just changes the cycle between two different patterns.
down the hall. Are you all right? It says.
Alright, that was a really nice
Kid
monkey
hears
kill.
him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
At this point, Alex is pretty much won, unless he does something really stupid.
That might happen.
I'm hoping for it.
Say what you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Well, it's all more than it.
Alright, so Alex is intentionally dying there, and restarting the area, exiting and continuing. And that skips the Ura invasion section. What you're supposed to do is go into the Bastion, through the back door, and kill all of the Ura,
The shards
or
put this
get yourself
disease
killed.
in remission.
And this is the reason we equipped that drink at the start, so dying here is a bit faster.
Finish what we started. The Bastion.
So normally in the game you have one continue, but the spirit we take increase like 30% your damage, which is kind of cool because you have to kill Queen Anne and Stone Monkey, and also it removes that only continue, so it's really really awesome for the run.
Mm-hmm.
You can only have that spirit if you play New Game Plus. It's not available in New Game.
Yeah.
Zia and I figure you've done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing. if you
Get ready
have
for
any
time
questions.
for Alex.
Good to see you.
So time really soon, and time for me.
It's
The
finished.
full black
1420?
screen, black screen as well. Start.
Now sit tight.
That's probably a PV for you, I think.
It'll be over soon.
13, 20?
14.
14. Ah, that's not a PV.
But we started on black
No
screen.
matter what
Oh yeah,
happens
that's true.
next,
But it doesn't add so much time.
So long. Time?
I suppose all that's
Oh.
left is to try and
So really fast, I'd like to say something to Red Buddha, I'm pretty sure he's watching right now, who said in my chat when I was training that there was no way I could win against Cereth. So hello, Red.
I did pretty badly early on, especially in the first level.
That was a good race, though.
Yes. In any percent, there's only one ending, because you need to pick up a specific item in one of the levels for the other ending, which we skipped, which is normally mandatory to pick up, so it's kind of strange. And, you know, we don't get a choice in endings. That's Bastion. Thanks for watching. Easier than new game. They're probably about the same difficulty. So we keep all the weapon and weapon upgrades and the drinks, but we don't exactly kill many things anyway, so it doesn't make a huge difference. The first thing you might notice is that we're using mouse movement instead of WASD or controller. And that's because it's faster and also better anyway. Because when you use mouse movement in this game, you roll about 30% faster than the other movements. So whilst it's obviously quicker to roll, it also makes some skips possible later on, which are otherwise not possible.
Can I pop in with a quick donation?
And the first thing you do outside is drink from the fountain. That just kind of starts a timer for some enemies to spawn, which we need to kill to be able to enter this alone. Same with killing the statue. As soon as we enter, it's just starts timing as soon as the things to spawn. And then we kill everything as quick as we can.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Big old fella.
Okay, I have $10 donation from Vix. Good luck to the both of you, especially Alex, as he refused to practice. Remember, Cereth, we're always watching you. Ser hype.
I have to say I did practice.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He lands on top of a breaker's boat.
Okay, so in that building we were able to leave 2 enemies left alive at the end. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Countdown or? Good luck,
Good luck. No, you don't need it.
See you in the next one.
I guess. Alright, this is
Proper
Bastion.
story's supposed to
We're
start
doing
at
New
the
Game
beginning.
Plus any percent.
Ain't so simple with this one.
And any percent is
Now
pretty
here's a
short.
kid whose whole world got all twisted,
And New Game Plus
leaving him
makes it even
stranded
shorter.
on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the
And even though it's New Game Plus, it's actually
go in case of trouble.
not